Good morning everyone. I am Subiksha Bharati and I am currently pursuing my BA in Biological Science at Dr. SNS College of Education. SNS institution is the first institution to implement design thinking in its curriculum, and as a part of that I am here to present my case delivery on Amul Private Limited. So let's see about the introduction of the pioneer of dairy industry, Amul. Anand Milk Union Limited, often known as Amul India, is an Indian cooperative dairy firm that was founded in 1948. It is managed by the Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation Limited, often abbreviated as GCMMF, a cooperative body. Amul established in 1946 as a dairy cooperative in Anand, a small village in Gujarat. Amul motivated India's white revolution. As a result, it has become the most important food brand in India and has expanded into international markets. There are several products they have established, and like milk drinks, fresh milk, powder milk, cheese and sweets. So this case delivery on Amul discusses the history of Amul, the challenges they faced and how they overcome it, and also the key factor behind Amul's success. So let's see about the history of Amul, the dawn of dairy industry in India. Amul Cooperative was registered on 19 December 1946 as a reaction to the exploitation of local milk producers by the dealers and agents of the main dairy of the time, the Polson Dairy. The price of milk were randomly determined, and the government of Bombay also supported that Polson Dairy, which was only a dairy at that time. Except for the farmers, everybody benefited immensely from the system. Soon thereafter, late Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel took charge of the situation, which resulted in the founding of Kaira District Co-Usable Milk Producers Union, KDCM-PUL. The union began pasturing milk provided by a small number of farmers for the Bombay Milk Scheme, and by the end of 1948, it had grown to 432 farmers. The quick development caused issues such as surplus output, which the Bombay Milk Scheme couldn't handle. They were again forced to sell a large surplus at low rate to the middlemen. The only remedy was to set up a plant to process the extra milk into powders like butter and also milk powder. The new dairy provided a further fillip to the cooperative movement among the milk producers. The union was thus enabled to organize more village cooperative societies to handle more and more milk each year. This event also brought a breakthrough in dairy technology, as the products were made processing buffalo milk for the first time in the world. Kaira Union introduced the brand Amul for marketing its product range, and that's how Amul brand was established, and today Amul constitutes 30 lakhs farmers from all over India. And every company in its history have faced challenges, so Amul is not an exception for that, and they have severely affected in the pandemic followed, and let's see how it happened and how they overcome that. So Amul milk sales down 10 to 12% despite its high supply. In its 7 decades journey in India, almost about 75 years, the India's homegrown dairy giant has seen its all. Be it riots or curfews, floods or earthquakes, whether it may be a man-made or natural, but never in its history has it seen a 10 to 12% dip in its sale of the most essential commodity, milk, and that too for a period of over 20 days. Ahead of the nationwide lockdown, the demand for milk and dairy products had increased as the people resorted to panic buying, but then again it tapered after a few days. So it witnessed a decline of the fresh products as the hotels, restaurants, cafes and even roadside kettles were closed. Before lockdown, Amul was selling about 140 lakh liters per day in milk in Gujarat and markets outside the state, which has now reduced to 125 LLPD, said R.S. the managing director of Gujarat Federation. So let's see how they overcome this pandemic followed by their strategy. Explaining the impact on business, R.S. Sodhi also added that since the out-of-home consumption in the hotels, restaurants, cafes and catering segments were significantly impacted during the COVID pandemic, we focused our attention in the enhancing the in-home consumption of our products to try our restaurant-style dishes at home by online deliveries. So as more people stayed home, household consumption of milk products skyrocketed, giving rise to a burgeoning homemade food trend and increasing the demand for groceries and milk products. Additionally, health-conscious consumers shifted from loose milk to packaged milk as they have no other options left, while other brands downsized their operations, but Amul functioned in its full capacity, anticipating a demand surge, and it paid off. So the consumer pack business of Amul grew by 8.1%. Impressive growth in sales of consumer products in household segment helped us overcome this impact on the demand from institutional segment, said Sodhi. So next, amidst the well-known backdrop from Amul's legacy, few are privy to the remarkable business strategies underpinning its resilience, particularly during the COVID-19 crisis. Amul's success story during these trying times provides invaluable lessons for the newly emerging entrepreneurs and also business leaders. So let's see how the success factors behind Amul. First, the Amul Girl, the advertising campaign. Amul Girl is the advertising mascot used by the company to promote the brand. We all have seen that Amul Girl in advertisements. So it is the attractiveness that they created to gain attention of the customer and customer engagement. So innovation, Amul has constantly been innovating, be it launching new products, creative marketing strategies, or challenging traditional societal trends to come up with the better ones. And the strong brand, the brand name Amul, it follows the branded house architecture way, wherein whatever they promote it under one common brand name Amul. The prime focus is on promoting the parent brand rather than the individual product, which helps them gain more visibility and results in lesser marketing and advertising cost. So the main important factor that behind its success is the efficient supply chain. It follows a three-tier cooperative structure which consists of a dairy cooperative society at the village level, district level, and also which connects to its state level. So milk is collected at the village dairy society, procured and processed to the district union, and marketed to the state milk federation. Diverse portfolio of products. It have large and vast variety of products. They have been established, and it has been able to cater the needs of all the segments, from kids to teenagers, men to women, calorie conscious to health conscious. The company has ensured that it launches products for every segment of people, providing the value and benefits to its target segment. Amul have been able to build a strong brand association with its consumers over its years. So let me conclude in a way by saying a